Richard here from AmblWorks, another podcast. A little update on our Project Roots. I am 30 days in, and here's kind of the stats. I'm down 3% of the body fat and about 6 pounds in weight. So we haven't changed much in the last week. Eating really clean, doing the whole sticking to everything, other than maybe a little bit here and there, and next to nothing. So I thought I'd be a little bit further along, like weight and body fat percentage, though it's not too bad. Really, I'm not doing any running. I'm just doing our high intensity interval workouts in the morning, 30 minutes with a boot camp, and then I'm doing like a barbell complex in the afternoon, another 20, 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, depending on my workouts on that. So don't know what it is, kind of going over a few different things. I think the only thing that maybe is missing is adequate sleep. I get about 5-6 hours a night. That's my normal. Sometimes I get less. Maybe I'm not getting enough. I don't know if I'm not fully rested. I feel good. As far as all that goes, I do feel really good, but I kind of always feel good. So I don't know if I don't really feel any better or anything else. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm only 30 days in. I got 60 more. So we'll see what kind of transpires as we go forward. I'm thinking I may do like a week of just juicing, just straight juicing. I've done that before, and that's pretty good. Just see if they'll maybe kind of kickstart some stuff and see how I feel doing that. Been keeping the protein up really good, trying to stay about 90 to 100 grams a day. Been trying to get my timing really well, so within 30 to 45 minutes after working out in the morning, I get the protein in me. A lot of greens, a lot of salad, stuff like that. So that's felt pretty good. I've been real consistent with that as well. So I don't know, I don't have a lot more from that. That's why it's been about 2 weeks since I've checked in here, because things are just kind of level and I'm going. So I don't really know what to expect, but I know where I'm shooting for, and where I'm going to get, we'll see. I'll just keep going. Even if the 90 days is up, I'm going to just keep going and see how that works. But that's been pretty good. Aside from that, I think as I've been looking at working with some of my other clients, or even Mike, one of our other trainers here, he did a 7-day juice. Pretty lean guy already. We dropped about 14 pounds in that 7 days. Didn't go down a lot in the body fat, went down about 1%, I think, 1.5%, something like that. But then he was able to, but he's lean out, looks awesome. You know, I mean, it's really good. So it's effective. I've done the juicing in the past, dropped 15 pounds in a week. Also, I may start to incorporate a little more cardio. I may start to run a little bit, as some supplemental stuff, maybe 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and see how that feels, and do all that. Aside from that, I would say I'm just going to keep plugging along. You know, the biggest thing I found is, and I think I talked about this before, but is that refined sugars, are in everything. I mean, it's just bizarre. I mean, every time I'm looking for food, looks good, even organic, even though it's organic, you know, cane sugar, whatever, still processed, you know. And I'm looking at, like, they don't really get the amounts that are in there or whatever, but I know, because I cook a lot, that this food doesn't need sugar. You know, none of the stuff does. It's all got it in there, and it's not a make it or break it for the taste. I know what it is. It's all because of the addictive properties of sugar. You know, refined sugar especially. You know, so they're putting this stuff in there so that you'll repeat the buy. You know, because you will get hooked on this stuff. You know, you'll like it, because I'm telling you, there's no need for the stuff in the food. So it's pretty astounding what's out there, with the chemicals and everything else too, and all the processed stuff. It's not like, it is difficult in a sense finding the right stuff, and it is limiting what you do, which is actually good, because you end up actually eating less. You know, you're getting a higher quality of food, so you still feel good, you're full, you're satiated, all that stuff, but it keeps you away from a lot of the garbage. But man, it's out there. It's just rampant. I mean, there's so much of it. It's hard to believe what they're doing to the food source. You know, I mean, and I know all about sugar subsidies and everything else, and they all got to use it, and everyone's trying to find a way, just like, you know, waste, like byproducts of different foods like soy and things like that. You know, all the oils. That's the other thing, is the big thing is the oils, the canola oils and the vegetable oils, and every kind of processed oil you can think of are in foods. For what reason, I have no idea. I found almonds at a store, just a roasted almond, even with sea salt on them. There's two different, they're exactly the same, different color package. And well, what's the difference? And they flip it over, one's got oil on it, and some others, I'm like, well, and the other one is roasted with sea salt. and that's it. I'm like, what? I don't get why they make one with the oils and all that stuff. You know, so you know there's something up with that, something they figured out chemically that draws people to this stuff. You know, because I don't get it, but it's just a matter of reading those ingredients. You know, that's the big thing is finding, really getting accustomed to reading the ingredients. So if you're doing any of this, or you're just trying to make healthier um, changes, just remember the ingredients are what matters. Nothing else matters. You got to know what's in the stuff. You know, and when it comes down to those oils and things like that, that's what you want to stay away from, especially hydrogenated oils. You know, partially hydrogenated oils. You want to stay away from that. But also canola oils, vegetable oils, all those processed oils are no good. You know, you want something as clean as you can, and you know, cold pressed or like a virgin coconut oil, that kind of stuff. So that's probably about it on this. We'll keep this one short. Just let you update where I'm at, but going strong, feeling good, and just pressing forward. So that's it, and we will. I'll check in again next week.